I am such an idiot. Stick around to find out why. I'll be back in a minute. Hello, my beautiful peeps. It's Belinda from Mama Bear Living Life. I hope you all are doing great today. It is Friday. I've been off work all week on vacation, staycation, but I haven't been posting videos. I have been pretty busy. Well, I can't say that. There was a couple of days in there that I did absolutely nothing. I just laid on the couch and just zenned because I needed it. But see, I'm recording a video, and these two behind me want to start playing. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. I am. October's gonna be a pretty busy month for me as far as videos go. I have decided I'm going to start reading. Um, I live in an area that has a lot of interesting history. And now that I look at these books, I wish I would have gotten the first volume, but I didn't. I got volume 4, 5, and 6 because it has a lot of the actual town that I live in these. But anyway, these are they're called Red River Hauntings. Um, it's got like haunted history, ghost stories, just different stories um, of things that have happened in this area. It's called Texoma. It's northeast Texas and southeast Oklahoma. Um, but yeah, I should have started with volume 1, but I didn't. I got volume 4 because on volume 4, in these it says update to this story. So, but it is what it is. I'm going to start reading stories from these. What the author does. The author was actually there when I bought these books, and she signed them for me. But I asked her if I could read these stories on the YouTube channel, and she said, "Yeah, go ahead." But it's actually she does a little history on it, kind of like a backstory. Kind of like a backdrop backstory to it, and then she inserts verbiage from newspaper articles and all that. It's kind of hard to understand the way that she writes it, but it's real interesting. I read about four of these stories so far. They aren't really scary, like heavy on the edge of the seat. There's more informational. There's a lot of hauntings here in the city, in the town I live in. Um, Main Street, especially. Um, we have people who live here who have actually experienced it. But I thought that'd be interesting. So I'm hoping to get it started October 1st. That's only like 2 days away. I don't know if I'm going to be able to start it October 1st, but it is going to start in October. And um, I'm going to read the volume 4 first, I think. And then this next payday, I'm going to buy volume 1 and 2. And then I'll go back to reading it. I'm just going to go through all the books and I'm going to try to do a daily reading. That's why I decided to do a little bit of that. I don't know what I'm going to call the series yet, but that's what I plan on doing. So you see, Mr. My friend there, George, he's got hair now and a hat. That's actually my alter ego wig, which I haven't done. I thought, well, I might as well put that to good use. Let me put it on George here. It's kind of got the Ozzy Osbourne look. Wish I get a cup of coffee. I got mow my grass today. I was on vacation this week. Last week I was like, oh, this is great. It's gonna be in the 80s. It's gonna be in the 80s on my vacation. I'm gonna be able to get outside, get a lot of stuff done. I'll be able to go camping and blah blah blah. Wrong. It has been in the mid to upper 90s all week. So I haven't done crap outside. So I got to mow today. Another thing that's got me busy for the month of October is I have to do a project for work. It's a DEI project, a diversity, equality, and inclusion. It's where it's just a thing we do at work that we do. We have to do some kind of a something that, for the diversity, equality, and inclusion thing. So my team, we've decided to do a presentation on the city that we live in, because my team is so spread out across Texas, from all the corners everywhere in Texas. So mine's coming up October 23rd, and I've decided, instead of doing a presentation like a PowerPoint or something, I'm going to do a video. So I'm going to also be working on that. I went out yesterday, my son helped me, went out yesterday and got a ton of footage just of different things around town. I do need to go back out probably tomorrow morning early before the city wakes up and starts, getting busy, and do it, go up and down Main Street and do some videos where there's not people and traffic and all that. And there's some murals in downtown Denison that I can't get pictures of or video of because there's too much traffic. So I'm going to do that tomorrow morning too. But yeah, I'm going to be working on that too. I'm giving myself until the 15th to get that done. But yeah, lots of video stuff going on. I'm going to be super busy. And I got to get off my butt and do a daily video for y'all. I mean, it is my life story. Even as boring as my life is, I can still put a video out every day. Even if it's just 5 minutes, and say, hey, I'm doing fine. How are y'all doing? I got another crocheted rug done. I'm going to start putting those on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop to sell. And I'm thinking about doing actual orders. People's ordering and specifying colors, for the color scheme and all that. I'm thinking about doing actual orders that way. Because they're easy for me to do. I mean, I can just sit, I whip that one out. It's a small one that can go like in front of a small vanity or something. I whip that out in less than 2 hours. And that was with dealing with dogs and watching TV and all that. I could probably do one of those small ones in an hour. A big one probably takes me all day to do that, if that's all I do. Gonna get that up and running. I'm trying to get crap going. I have decided, my son put this in my head yesterday. We were talking. We talk about our conversations are never on one subject. We bounce all over the place. And he was talking about doing a camper out of a school bus. And I had thought about that before, but I just didn't know if I had the time or the want to convert a bus into a camper. But the more I think about it, the more it's like, you know what? I could probably pick up a bus, an older bus. I don't want no new one. An older bus for under $5,000. And then I could convert that into a camper but design it the way that I want it. Design it to fit me, for my needs, for what I need and want. So I'm seriously thinking about it. Just, I don't want a big one. I just want a smaller bus. I don't want the micro mini bus, but maybe a 24 passenger should do it. 28 feet max long. Because I could put that in my driveway and work on it in my driveway. Work on it as I can. So I'm seriously thinking about that here later when I get done doing doing my yard. I'm going to go get online and see what I can find on buses. Hopefully I won't have to drive over 1,000 miles to get it. But even if I do, I guess I'll just take vacation. Hey, stop it. I'll just take a vacation and go get it, Yeah, fuzzies on my microphone. Those two, they're down there. They're playing quietly. You guys can't hear it. I can hear it. What else? There were some other things I was going to say on here. I'm going to save me being an idiot, my idiot thing I did. I'm going to save that for last. Because it's so stupid. Oh my God. I haven't went tent camping. It's been too dang hot. I do not want to go tent camping, even if it is in my own backyard, when it's mid to upper 90s during the day. By 7 o'clock at night, it's still not cool enough for me. I want to set the tent up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. That way I can cook my dinner out there on on the campfire or the fire pit. I don't want to wait until it's cool enough outside. It'll be like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I'm just like beside myself. It's irritating. Oh, it says next week it's going to be in the mid 80s. Right. I call BS until I actually start feeling it. I'm not going to believe the weather. It changes so quickly and so frequently here. Would you two stop it? And they both look at me like, what? But yeah, I haven't been tent camping. I'm just so agitated. I know I can do it. I know I can. I need to get my dogs used to it. I love Miss DeVita there. Miss DeVita there is, she's trained on a harness. She's pretty good at staying next to me. It's a little Beamer. I have to get used. I have to find a harness because of his bum leg. I have to find a harness for him, get him fitted for it. Miss DeVita, no. Is that DeVita? Yeah, no DeVita. And then get him used to train like DeVita is, because I gotta get them used to being out camp with me. I can't have them roaming around everywhere. I do have a pen, just a temporary pen, but with him, he would knock it over in like a second if he knew he could do it. Anyway, get them practiced in the backyard doing that. I'll even put the pen up so that he can get used to it. But I got today, Saturday, and Sunday left on my vacation. Back to the grind on Monday. I'm so ready for retirement. Oh my God. It's coming. It's coming. I was talking to my therapist and the other therapist on Wednesday. We were discussing retirement. They're right there with me. The male, I don't even know what his name is. I keep forgetting his name. He's like, I'm your age. He says, and I'm looking about 5 more years retire before I retire. He says, I'm ready too. He says, I'm with you. He says, when you get to be our age, you don't give a crap anymore. You are just focused on retiring and getting away from the rat race. And I agree with him. I'm done. I've worked since I was 12 years old. Granted, when I was 12 to 15 years old, I was babysitting, um, house sitting when neighbors go out, go on vacation. I go and take care of the animals, bring them mail in, newspapers in, water plants, blah, blah, all that. Is that all I did? Babysitting and house sitting. I think that was all I did. And I was bringing in like $400 a month, which was pretty good back in what, late 70s? That was pretty ding dong good. Early 80s, 18, 16, yeah, early 80s, 80-ish. But yeah, I've been working since I was 12. That is 45 years I've been working. Yeah, y'all can add it up. I'm 57, just turned 57. I'm done. I am done. I don't want to learn new shit as far as work goes, as far as the job. That's why I want to stay where I'm at, because I don't want to learn new crap. I'm too old. I'm too focused on retirement. I don't want to go to another company. I don't want to learn nothing new, do nothing new. I just want to float through these last 5 years and retire. Been on here 16 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and close this off. But before I do, I'm going to tell you this stupid thing I did. I was out using my son was actually using the GoPro, but I was going to get it hooked up to my phone. I didn't have the app on my phone and have it hooked up to my phone so I can, use it through my phone and all that. So my son used the GoPro. I used my phone yesterday recording. So and he said I needed an update. So since I couldn't get it, I downloaded the app on my phone. I couldn't get this thing connected to it. So I went online, found that I could do it manually. So I took the SD card out and put in my little thingy there. This thing is hot. Why is this thing hot? Because it's on. Downloaded the update to the SD card, put the SD card, see, now it's not shut off. There it goes. Put the SD card in here, turned it on, put the battery in, turned it on, nothing happened. I couldn't use the touch screen, nothing. I'm like, what is going on? I took battery out, put the battery back in, took SD card out, put the SD. I tried everything, getting it to work. Didn't work. And after about 20 minutes, I was frustrated. So I got back online, got in touch with support, gave them contact information, hit submit. A few minutes later, support called me. Explained to him what I was doing, what kind of issue I was having. And he asked me to hit the side button here. He said, tap the side button. What is it doing? I said, it says highlight added or whatever. And he says, okay, ma'am. He says, what I want you to do is turn the phone off, but turn it off by using the top button, the red button up on top. So I did. I said, okay, it's off. He says, okay, now I want you to turn it on, but he says, use the side button to turn it on. And I was thinking, what? So I turned it on using the side button. He says, okay, now I want you to swipe down on the screen. I swiped down on the screen. And it was working. And I was thinking, oh my God, I was using the wrong button to turn this on. I was feeling stupid. So he walked me through, to get to the update. He says, "You're already updated. Everything's fine." And I did not ask him to help me get it connected to my phone because I felt so stupid. I was using what did he call this button? Quick record or something, the top button. And before he hung up, he says, "Just make sure you use that side button to turn it on." And I'm like, oh my God, I am such an idiot. I am so stupid. Granted, I am not an expert at computers and gadgets, but I can usually work my way through and figure things out. But this thing, it didn't come with a manual to begin with. He did email me the manual. I've just been trying to figure it out on my own, but now I know, don't use that top button right here. That one right there. Don't use it. Turn it on using that button right there. That one right there. That was my idiot moment for today. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm not real stupid. Really, I'm not stupid, but I have my moments. Anyway, I hope y'all take a step closer to your dreams and your goals today. Even if it's just a baby step, it's a step in that direction. Reach out to somebody you love or you care about or a friend. Tell them you're thinking about them. Give them a helping hand if they need it. Mama Bear's gonna get on out of here. Y'all, live fierce, be happy, stay safe. Bye.